in white, Columbia in blue, the darker uniforms. Ready to go now, opening tap-off for the Ivy League title. Columbia ball, that's Ames in the backcourt. Princeton goes to a man-to-man defense. McMillian being guarded by Hummer. Newmark lays it up and in. Columbia leads 2-0. That's Joe Heiser, captain. Chris Comfort on the post. Heiser cutting. Harlow shoots. It's all tied at 2. 2 shots taken, 2 shots made. All tied at 2. Columbia is nominally the visiting team, wearing the dark uniforms, and they're referred to as the visitor on the scoreboard, which you'll see later. That's McMillian. Taken off by Petrie. Petrie, number 24 for Princeton. That's Heiser on the far side. Heiser driving. Pulled down by McMillian, but a foul is called. Dave Newmark commits the foul. That's the first foul of the ball game. The visitors are Columbia. The home team is Princeton. Princeton in white. They're at neutral. St. John's, of course. Joe Heiser shooting 2. He misses, and Heiser, the best foul shooter in America, misses. He made the second. He was foul shooting at 91% until he missed that first one. Top foul shooter in the country, collegiate-wise. Princeton leads 3-2. A minute gone in the first half, 20-minute halves. Dotson driving all the way. Harlow with the rebound. Princeton ball. They lead 3-2. That's Petrie with it. Traveling violation called against Petrie. Dave Newmark has started the ball game after missing 4 games. The last 4 Columbia has played. Newmark has started. He's playing the deep pivot right now. Off to the right of screen. That's Dotson. As McMillian driving. The basket is good. He was fouled. He was fouled by John Hummer. Columbia leads 4-3. McMillian on the line. He'll shoot 1. A minute and a half is gone. Good study of Jim McMillian, or it was a moment ago. It's 5-3 Columbia. Princeton with the ball. Heiser and Petrie bring it up, and up front to Hummer, Harlow, and Tumford. Heiser driving over to Harlow. Good defensive play by Big Newmark. Bill Ames out of Dallas, Texas, a senior, brings it in for Columbia. McMillian has it. Out to Dotson. Dotson guarded by Petrie. Underneath, there's a whistle for a foul called. A pushing foul called against Newmark. That's Dave Newmark's second personal foul. Newmark, looking for that lead pass, was pushing off. Here's Chris Tumford on the line. Tumford is 6 feet 9 inches tall. Out of Lutheran High in Long Island. A junior at Princeton. 1 shot. It's 5-4 Columbia. Bill Ames brings it up. He's guarded by Heiser. Petrie is guarding Dotson. Hummer is guarding McMillian. That's Walaszek shooting. It's 7-4 Columbia. Joe Heiser with the ball. Into the post to Tumford. There's Harlow with room. Rebound by Hummer. Hummer rebounds again. John Hummer scores. And it's 7-6 Columbia. Underneath to McMillian, all alone. He scores. A beautiful pass by Dotson, who saw McMillian cutting. And it's 9-6 Columbia. And already Jim McMillian has 5 of Columbia's 9 points. Heiser driving into the lane. As Hummer driving. Hold everything. Traveling violation before the shot. Columbia with the ball, leading 9-6. Both teams using tight man-to-man defenses. As McMillian going again. 11-6. Columbia. McMillian has 7 points. Traveling violation called against Heiser. Columbia with the ball and a 5-point lead, their biggest margin. 3 minutes and 35 seconds are gone in the first half. Columbia is leading 11-6. As Walaszek, hold everything, no basket. Traveling violation against Walaszek. They're calling them real tight tonight. Jim Lennon with Steve Hunso. Petrie guarded by Heyward Dotson. That's Harlow guarded by Walaszek. Petrie again, number 24. A switch underneath the Tumpet. Pretty play. Off Hummer's hand. Princeton missed an easy layup. Bruce Metz is in the lineup now for Columbia. Metz is in, replacing Ames. Metz is number 42. There's Newmark. Walaszek shoots. Hummer grabbed the rebound. A long pass to Harlow. Metz has the rebound. Underneath to Dotson. Foul committed. Chris Tumpert committed the foul. On the line is Heyward Dotson, ready to shoot two shots. On the line, Heyward Dotson shooting a pair. He has yet to score. He does now. It's 12-6, Columbia by 6 points. 4.5 minutes are gone. And Columbia has a 7-point lead. It's 13-6, Columbia. Tumpert guarded by Newmark. Tumpert shoots. Rebound taken off by Hummer. Hummer lays it up. He scored. Johnny Hummer scoring his second bucket. He's got 4 points. It's 13-8 Columbia. Columbia with the ball. McMillian shoots. Rebound of Walaszek all alone. No one blocked him out. They turned their back on Roger Walaszek. No one blocked him out, and there he was with an easy rebound. 15-8. Again, a 7-point lead for Columbia. That's Petrie, number 24. On the far side to Harlow, number 31. That's Tumpert, the blonde. Heiser almost lost it. Petrie again. Petrie drives. Foul committed. Hold everything. Foul is called against Dotson. Dotson's first personal foul. 2 committed by Newmark thus far. A total of 3. There's Jack Rohan, the Columbia coach. 2 team fouls committed by Princeton thus far. 1 shot now for Petrie. 15-9, Columbia by 6. At any rate, it's Columbia ball. McMillian with it. He's guarded by Hummer. And in Newmark, he's deep. Now Dotson with room. Hit the rim. Princeton ball. It's 15-9. Columbia over Princeton. The Tiger has the ball. Heiser and Petrie in the backcourt. Up front to Harlow, Hummer, and Tumpert. That's Hummer on the far side, guarded by McMillian. Petrie has it. There's his jumper. It looked as though it went through, but it did not hit the front of the rim and came straight down. 15-9. Columbia leads. Columbia with the ball. 13 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. McMillian double teamed. McMillian shoots. 17-9, and McMillian has 9 points. An 8-point lead. Tumpert around the rim and in. The basket is disallowed. It was interfered with on the rim. The basket is disallowed. Comfort's bucket disallowed because it was interfered with, touched while on the rim, and I believe it was John Harlow who touched it. So the score remains Columbia 17, Princeton 9, 13:15 to go in the first half. Newmark on the post. And McMillian as Walaszek. Newmark again. Out it goes to Ames. Newmark again. Hold everything. The basket does not count. A foul committed by Comfort. Basket is disallowed. Chris Comfort commits his second personal foul and the third team foul in the first half. Dave Newmark shooting one. His ball club leads by 8. McMillian with it. Rebound by Walaszek. Walaszek on the rebound. Columbia leads by 10 points. 19-9. Princeton calls time. There's time on the floor with the score. Columbia 19. Princeton 9. NCAAs, and that game will be televised over WPIX beginning at 1:15 on Saturday afternoon. Saturday morning, the PSAL High School Championship here in New York at 11 o'clock over WPIX. Princeton ball. Petrie with it. They're trailing by 10, 19-9. Foul committed. Jim McMillian commits the foul. That's his first personal and the fourth team foul. The limit, you know, is 6. After a team commits 6 in one half, the bonus rule is in effect. This is John Hummer, who scored 27 last Saturday night to lead Princeton to its win against Columbia. It drops. He now has 5. 2 field goals and a foul for John Hummer. Hummer and McMillian are playing each other both ways, and quite a battle it is. 2 fine sophomores. There's McMillian now. Hummer guarding him. McMillian shoots. 21. 21-10, an 11-point lead. McMillian now has the 11 points. Heiser shooting. 21-12, Columbia. That's Joe Heiser's first field goal. He now has 3 points. Newmark on the post as Walaszek. Walaszek driving. The basket, not good. Foul committed. I think it's Joe Heiser. Heiser raising his hand. It is Heiser's first personal foul and the fourth team foul committed by Princeton. Both teams have committed 4 thus far here in the first half. 11:39 remains in the first half. Columbia is leading 21-12. 2 shots now for Walaszek. Roger Walaszek out of Massachusetts, a junior, 6'3". Comfort with the rebound. That's Joe Heiser bringing it in. Heiser in the corner. Jeff Petrie has it. And Heiser again. Petrie once more. Petrie shoots. Taken off by Hummer. A near steal by Dotson. There's Harlow driving. Harlow scores. 21-14. Columbia's lead was 11. It is now 7. Saturday night, Princeton led by as many as 14. Columbia cut it to 1. There's Newmark. Newmark hooking left. No basket. A charging foul against Newmark. His third personal. Big Dave Newmark committing his third and his team's 5th. That's Larry Borgia getting ready to check in. Harlow shooting. Rebound to Bill Ames for Columbia. 10.5 minutes remain in the first half. Columbia leads by 7, 21-14. Ames shoots. 23-14 as Bill Ames hits. That's Ames' first field goal. Heiser guarded by Ames. That's Harlow, guarded by Walaszek. Tumford guarded by Newmark. Tumford looking to draw another foul. Pretty basket by Chris Tumford. Tumford's first field goal. It's 23-16, Columbia by 7. And now Columbia calls for time. There's timeout on the floor with the score. Columbia 23, Princeton 16. Dave Newmark has been replaced in the Columbia lineup by Larry Borger. Borger, captain of the ball club, is 6'6". Newmark, as you know, is 7 feet tall. Newmark committed 3 personal fouls. 9:55 to go in the first half as Columbia brings it in the forecourt. As McMillian cutting. Rebound taken off by Harlow. Heiser bringing it up now. And Harlow. Heiser again. Jump ball called. The ball was not advanced. Bill Ames, close guarding, prevented Heiser from getting it off. Steve Hanzo will toss the ball between them at midcourt. Tumford has the ball. That's Hummer shooting. Make that Petrie. Petrie hits. Jeff Petrie, number 24, hitting. Petrie's first field goal, 23-18. Columbia's lead is cut to 5. They led by as many as 11. Walaszek lost it. It's Princeton ball. They're on the move. They trail by 11. Now they trail by 5. 23-18. Joe Heiser bringing it up. Harlow on the far side, got it by Walaszek. In a Hummer, underneath the Tumford, knocked away. Larry Borger guarding Tumford closely, and Walaszek picked it off. Dotson with the ball. Now Ames, McMillian at the far side. Underneath the Dotson, Dotson passing off. Ames shoots. Rebounded Tumford. With big Dave Newmark out of the ball game, Tumford is a key man. Shot by Heiser. Rebound taken off by Walaszek. Chris Tumford is now the tallest man on the floor at 6'9". He's the key man on defensive rebounds, and he can work deep out of the pivot now with Newmark temporarily out of the lineup. Dotson with it, guarded by Petrie. That's Walaszek. That's McMillian again, shooting. It's still Columbia ball. Tumford last touch it. Here's Bruce Metz checking back into the lineup for Columbia, replacing Bill Ames. Ames scored 2 points. That's Metz, number 42. Walaszek shooting. 25-18. As you see, 7:45 to go in the first half. Columbia leads by 7. That's Hummer on the post. Tumford has it now. It's good. The basket counts. He was fouled. Larry Borger committed the foul, and that's the limit for Columbia. Dave Loyer checks into the lineup for Princeton, replacing Harlow. Harlow is out. He scored 4 points, and Loyer, number 21, the middle of the foul lane, is in. Tumford makes it a 3-point play. It's 25-21. Princeton trails now by 4 after having trailed by 11. McMillian has it. Guarded by Petrie on a switch. That's Metz and Borger and Dotson. Dotson drives. Pretty play. Heyward Dotson with that big first step. 27-21. Columbia leads. 6:55 to go in the first half. Heiser all the way. 27-23 Columbia. Joe Heiser now has 5 points. High man on the ball game is Jim McMillian with 11. Walaszek has 8. High man for Princeton is Tumford with 6. 27-23 Columbia with the ball and a 4-point lead. Dotson Knocked out of bounds by Lawyer of Princeton. It's still Columbia ball. Capacity crowd on hand here at St. John's Gym. Foul committed. Hummer commits the foul. That's his second personal and the 5th committed by Princeton in the ball game. Columbia already has committed 6. If they commit another foul, Columbia does. Princeton will have the bonus rule in effect. Jim McMillian scores his 12th point to make it 28-23 Columbia. 6:20 to go in the first half. That's Heiser, number 14. As this shot, no, he passed off. Hummer has it. Hummer shoots. McMillian with the rebound. Foul called. Dave Lawyer was holding Jim McMillian. And that's the limit for Princeton. Both ball clubs have now committed 6 fouls in this first half. The bonus rule will now be in effect for both teams. That is after McMillian's shot. One shot for Jim McMillian, a good study of the Thomas Jefferson High School graduate out of Brooklyn. 6'5" and a sophomore. Marvelous athlete. 29-23, Columbia by 6. Princeton has the ball. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Foul committed. Larry Borgia was holding Chris Tumford, and now the one-on-one rule will be in effect. Signal from the bench indicates that if Tumford makes the first, he gets the bonus shot.
That's the 7th foul of the period. Chris Tumford shooting 1-1.
Still Princeton ball. Petrie driving. Lawyer underneath the Hummer. Hummer scores. He now has 7 points. Columbia lead is cut to 4 points. Columbia 29, Princeton 25. That's Bruce Metz, Jim McMillian. Rebounded Tumford. Princeton trails by 4 points, and Joe Heiser lost it to Bruce Metz. McMillian driving, beautiful play. A perfect feed by Heyward Dotson to Jim McMillian as McMillian cut across the lane, laid it up and in. Beauty. 31-25, Columbia by 6. 4:45 to go in the half. Lawyer palming the ball. He lost control, as you saw. Palmed it. Columbia's biggest margin thus far in the first half has been 11. It was cut to 4, and it is now 6 points. That's McMillian again. Dotson underneath the Borgia. Borgia scores. 33-25. Columbia again has an 8-point lead. And Princeton calls for time. There's timeout on the floor with the score. Columbia 33, Princeton 25. Play resumed. 4:20 to go in the first half. Princeton with the ball, trailing by 8. Hummer deep. Tough luck on that shot. McMillian has the rebound. McMillian has a marvelous pair of hands. Every time he gets his hands on the ball, he never loses it. You watch on those rebounds particularly. Once his hands touch it, it sticks. Great pair of hands. There he is now. McMillian again. 35-25. McMillian has 17 points. His high for the season was 40. He has 17 already. Lawyer, double-dribble. Columbia ball, they lead by 10. That biggest margin was 11. Columbia has 35, Princeton 25, McMillian has 17. Substitution For Princeton, Harlow is back in, replacing Lawyer. Joe Heiser, captain of the ball club, bringing it in. Out to Tumford. Into the pivot to Hummer. There's Petrie shooting. Petrie hits. Hard driving sophomore from Springfield, PA, Jeff Petrie. Petrie now has 5 points. It's 35-27, Columbia over Princeton. 3 minutes to go in the first half. McMillian shoots. Rebounded Tumford. That's Harlow, number 31. And Tumford outside. Over to Petrie. Tumford shoots. 35-29. Columbia's lead cut to 6 points. Chris Tumford now high man for Princeton with 8 points. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first half. Columbia leads by 6. That's Walaszek, number 14. Walaszek driving. Rebound by Borger. He saves it. That's McMillian. Dotson has room. Joe Heiser with the ball on the rebound. Princeton in possession. John Harlow at the far side. And Heiser guarded by Metz. Petrie has room. Rebounded Dotson. 1 minute and 45 seconds to go in the first half. Columbia leads by 6, 35-29. Columbia keeping the center wide open now, looking to cut through it or drive through it. There's Dotson going through. Foul committed. Jeff Petrie commits the foul. Dotson will be shooting 2. Heyward Dotson, 6'4", averaging better than 12 points a ball game all season. New York City high school product out of Stuyvesant High. A good student, obviously, having come out of Stuyvesant. And a great basketball player. 36-29. Columbia leading. 1:33 to go in the half. 37-29. Columbia by 8. The biggest margin was 11.
37-29.
Heiser with the ball for Princeton. Metz guarding him. Heiser shooting. Pretty. Heiser made it all the way. 37-31. Columbia's lead, 6 points. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the half. At the half, we're going to have Luke Hornacek, the St. John's coach, and Jim Harding, the LaSalle coach, both of whom are scouting tonight, on hand. McMillian hits again. McMillian has 19 points. 39 for Columbia, 31 Princeton, and McMillian has 19 points for Columbia. Heiser drives. Foul committed. Roger Walaszek. 2 shots coming up for Joe Heiser. Roger Walaszek commits the foul, his first personal. That's Larry Borger, number 44, sitting down. In the lineup for the first time tonight for Columbia is John Dodd, a 6'3" senior. Check that, I'm sorry. That's John Schiller, a 6'5" junior. John Schiller has just come in, number 25 at the foul lane now. 39-33, Columbia leads. Schiller has replaced Borger. You see 46 seconds to go in the half. Columbia leads by 6. That's Schiller with the ball now. And Dotson. A steal by Heiser. Heiser all the way. He lost it. A great play by Joe Heiser, but he blew the layup. 25 seconds to go in the half. Underneath to Ames. Schiller has it. 15 seconds to go in the half. Columbia leads by 6. Underneath to Schiller. It's still Columbia ball. 9 seconds to go as the clock is stopped. That's Walaszek. Walaszek scores. 5 seconds to go. 41-33. Columbia by 8. A long one by Petrie. It's short. That's the end of the half. So at the end of the first half, the score, Columbia 41, Princeton 33.
At Athletic Brewing Company, we've built America's first craft non-alcoholic brewery. We've created a lineup of award-winning non-alcoholic beers. Our beers are made with organic grains and start at only 50 calories. Athletic beers are perfect for anyone who loves being healthy and active, but also loves to enjoy great tasting beer with friends. To give us a try, go to athleticbrewingcompany.com and use code ATHLETIC20 for 20% off your first order.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
We take care of the whole recovery process, getting them back to the level they were before they got injured, and many times even better. What's involved is preserving dreams.
The first thing I do with any athlete is figure out their goals and then try to make a plan based upon that.
One of the things that people don't quite understand about team physicians is how invested we are in these people's lives. We don't look at you as a guy with a shoulder problem. We try to understand what it is that makes you tick.
They say you play basketball, you play football, you play tennis, but you can't play boxing. You have to fight. I remember the night where it went completely downhill. It was a massive tumor that had wrapped itself around my spine. Dr. Hartle, who was my surgeon, he aced it. They resurrected me. On August 9th, 2014, I became the WBA middleweight champion of the world.
Ready to go in the start of the second half. Columbia leading by a score of 41-33. Individually scoring. You see Dave Newmark starting at center. Newmark scored 2 in the first half. Jim McMillian, the high man, with 19. Columbia ball. As Walaszek with it. Rebound taken off by Harlow. Starting lineup for Princeton in the second half. The same 5 which started the ball game. Harlow and Hummer up front. Thumford in the middle. And at the guards are Heiser and Petrie. That's Harlow now. Hold everything. No basket. Foul before the shot. Roger Walaszek committed the foul. And for Columbia, the same 5 which started the ball game for them. McMillian and Dotson with Dave Newmark at center and Ames and Walaszek. That's John Harlow shooting 1. It drops. 41-34. A 7-point lead for Columbia. Columbia with the ball. Opening minute of the second half. Columbia with Ames and Dotson playing the backcourt, and up front of McMillian, Walaszek, and Newmark. That's Newmark now. McMillian in the deep pivot. McMillian guarded by Hummer. McMillian comes out of there, and now Newmark goes over to the post. Now McMillian is deep again. Newmark on the outside. There's McMillian in the corner coming out for the pass. Out to Ames. Dotson has it. Dotson is guarded by Petrie. McMillian is guarded by Hummer. They're playing each other both ways. Walaszek and Harlow. Deep underneath. Newmark shooting. It's good. 43-34. A good feed from Dotson to Newmark, who is deep. A 9-point lead. A near steal by Ames. And a jump ball call. Fine play by Bill Ames. Joe Heiser on the left, jumping against Bill Ames on the right. Controlled by Columbia. That's Jim McMillian with it. Hummer guarding him. McMillian shooting. Rebound taken off by Harlow. That's Petrie, number 24. Palming violation is called against Petrie. Petrie has scored 5 points thus far. Heiser has 9, high man for Princeton. Tumford 8, Hummer 7, Harlow 5. No one in double figures. For Columbia, Walaszek has 10, McMillian has 19. That's Newmark now. As McMillian, he lost it. Heyward Dotson has 6 points, Larry Borger 2, Bill Ames 2, and Dave Newmark 4. 43-34, Princeton trailing. Princeton has the ball. 2 minutes are now gone in the second half. Heiser with it. Hummer shooting. A pretty rebound by Harlow. Harlow with a tap touch rebound. 43-36, Columbia by 7. Harlow now has 7 points. Both teams staying man-to-man. Interception by Tumford. Joe Heiser brings it up, guarded by Ames. Heiser again, driving. Hold everything. Foul committed. Ames commits the foul. Pushing. That's the second Columbia foul here in the second half. The first of the ball game for Bill Ames. And now Columbia calls for a timeout. There's timeout on the floor with the score. Columbia 43, Princeton 36. March 23rd, the NCAA Championship Final from Los Angeles. One shot now for Heiser, and he makes it. 43-37. Joe Heiser is now 4 for 5 from the foul line. Heiser, as we said in the first half, is the leading foul shooter in collegiate ranks today, shooting better than 91%. That's Walaszek with the ball now. Jim McMillian shooting, blocked by Tumford. Foul committed. Tumford commits the foul. Charges. One shot. He ran it to McMillian after the shot. Chris Tumford committing his 3rd personal. He and Newmark have committed 3 personal fouls. McMillian scores his 20th point. It's 44-37 Columbia. 17-10 to go in the game. Walaszek steals it away. Columbia's defense has been the difference thus far. They've allowed Princeton only 1 shot at a time. Their defensive rebounding has been excellent. And Princeton has had a tough time getting that shot off. It's still Columbia ball. Interception. Pretty play by Harlow. Columbia the last couple of times on these turnovers has hung that ball up there, and Princeton has been ready for it. Heiser laying it up. Foul committed. Bill Ames commits the foul. That's Ames' 2nd personal foul, and it's the 3rd by Columbia here in the second half. 16:29 to go in the ball game. Columbia 44, Princeton 37. Joe Heiser on the line, shooting 2 this time. 44-38. Columbia's lead cut to 6. He doesn't usually miss that many in a night. He's missed 2 now. Heiser has 11 points. Columbia leads by 6, 44-38. Newmark shooting. Newmark again. 46-38. 16 minutes to go in the ball game. Columbia leads by 8. Heiser shoots. Columbia ball. Princeton has won 6 Ivy League championships in the last 8 years. 5 in the last 6 years. Columbia has not won since the 1950-51 season when Jack Rohan, its coach, was a player. Dotson with it. 48-38. And that's obviously the Columbia side of St. John's Alumni Gym. Capacity crowd of over 6,000 on hand this evening. Heiser driving. McMillian with the rebound, and it was he who switched off to force Heiser to take a shot from outside. Heyward Dotson with the ball for Columbia. 14.5 minutes to go in the game. Columbia by 10, 48-38. Dotson shoots. It's good. He was fouled. Jeff Petrie commits the foul. (51-38). Bruce Metz has come into the lineup for Columbia, replacing Bill Ames. There's Metz picking up the dribbler, Joe Heiser. Timeout call. Play about to be resumed. Princeton ball. They trail by 13 points. 51-38. Shot by Tumford. Ball hit out of bounds on the far side, and it's Columbia in possession. A very substantial Columbia lead. A 13-point bulge. 14 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Newmark on the post. That's Bruce Metz, number 42. A near steal by Haller, but Walaszek has it. 53-38. Columbia in the second half is playing basketball without making any mistakes. Foul committed. Jim McMillian commits the foul. That's McMillian's second personal foul. McMillian has committed, rather, Columbia has committed 4 fouls in the second half. Johnny Hummer, sophomore who scored 27 last Saturday against Columbia, on the line now. He has 7 points thus far. Rebound to McMillian. Bruce Metz with the ball. 53-38, Columbia leading by 15. Whistle for a foul. Hummer commits the foul, holding McMillian. McMillian shooting one. I think that by this time, McMillian has scored more points than any other sophomore in Columbia's history. He's 20 points shy of a Lions sophomore scoring record going in. He just scored his 21st point. He has just set a new sophomore scoring record, breaking the old mark of Chet 40's interruptions. 54-38, Columbia by 16. Shot by Harlow. Hummer with the rebound. A beautiful block by Newmark. Harlow again. Harlow scores. Good offensive rebound by Princeton as Harlow scores. 54-40. Columbia with the ball and that 14-point lead. Foul call. Oh, wait a second. Steve Hotso has blown his whistle. There was a near fracas, I believe, between Tumford and Newmark as they were pushing and pulling each other near the foul line. Off the screen, there are the two of them. Newmark, much the bigger and heavier. He's 7 feet, and Tumford is 6'9". Let's see who was out of bounds. It's Princeton ball. Bruce Metz was out of bounds as he hit the ball. Princeton trailing by 14, looking to get back into the ball game. Hummer with it. Foul called. Charging, called against Hummer. He backed into Jim McMillian. That's John Hummer's 4th personal foul. And the 3rd team foul committed by Princeton in the second half. Play is getting very rough. There's McMillian with it. Still Columbia ball. Tumford knocked it out. The smooth, slick ball handling of the first half is not in evidence now. Foul committed by Heiser, pushing. Joe Heiser's second personal foul and the fourth team foul. And now Princeton calls for timeout. There's timeout on the floor with the score. Columbia 54, Princeton 40. And Saturday night, the Atlantic Coast Conference Championship. Following Friday on March 15th, the Eastern Regional semifinal. On Saturday, March 16th, the Eastern Regional final. That's Mets shooting. Tumford with the rebound. And then the NCAA National Championship game on Saturday, March 23rd. All over Channel 11 WPIX in New York. Underneath the Hummer. Foul called. Roger Walaszek hitting John Hummer. Walaszek committing his third personal foul. That's the fifth team foul committed by Columbia here in the second half. The limit, of course, is 6. Hummer on the line, shooting 2. He has 7 points thus far. 54-41. Columbia by 13. Rebound to McMillian. And Jim McMillian does it all, offensively and defensively. See what Petrie has switched off. He's guarding McMillian now, as Hummer is playing with 4 personals. Hummer is guarding Walaszek. Foul committed. Petrie commits the foul on McMillian. Petrie's second personal foul. Also the 5th team foul for Princeton in the second half. Here's Dave Lawyer checking into the lineup again for Princeton, replacing Johnny Harlow. Harlow scored 9 points. Lawyer is number 21. That's Harlow going off. Pete Carrill standing up for the moment. That's the Princeton coach. One shot for Jim McMillian. He has 21 already, and now he has 22. 55-41. Columbia leading, as you see, with 11:51 to go in the game. Hummer on the post. There's Lawyer. Lawyer shooting. 55-43. That's Dave Lawyer's first bucket. Columbia leads by 12. 11:25 to go in the game. McMillian passing off. Dotson underneath. Good control by Heyward Dotson. Again, a 14-point bulge for Columbia. The biggest lead was 16. Tumford on the post. There's Heiser cutting by. Newmark with the rebound. 11 minutes to go in the game. Columbia by 14. A steal by Hummer. He scores. 57-45. Hummer now has 10 points. Columbia by 12. 10.5 minutes to go in the game. Newmark recovers. That's McMillian with it. Bruce Metz has it. McMillian driving, foul called, no basket. Petrie committed the foul. That's the limit of personals now for Princeton. No basket on the last play. Check that. That's the 7th foul. We were 1 shy. McMillian will shoot 1 and 1. There's Jack Rohan talking with Bruce Metz as Bill Ames has replaced Metz in the lineup. 1 and 1. And McMillian scores again. He now has 23 points. 58-45. Columbia by 13, and now by 14. 59-45. Jim McMillian is 8 for 8 from the foul line. And he scored 8 field goals. He has 24 points. Shot by Petrie, a beauty. Petrie scores. 59-47. Petrie has 7 points. Columbia leads by 12. 9:45 to go in the game. McMillian again. Rebound to Comfort. Joe Heiser hustling up court. Foul call. Roger Walaszek commits the foul. For Walaszek, that's his 4th personal. Roger Walaszek commits his 4th personal foul, and that's the limit for Columbia, their 6th. Is Dave Lawyer, senior from California, shooting 1. 59-48, Columbia leads by 11. 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the ball game. It's still Columbia ball as Heiser came over to double team and knocked it out of bounds. And now Princeton will start to take chances on defense. Foul committed. Chris Tumford commits the foul. For Tumford, his 4th personal. So both John Hummer and Chris Tumford have committed 4 personals. On the line is Dave Newmark shooting 1-1. Columbia by 11, 59-48, 1-1 now for Newmark. 60-48. Newmark has 7 points. Eight points for Newmark. Columbia 61. Princeton 48. That's 18-point lead for Columbia. 9 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the game. Here's Hummer. Rebound to McMillian. Underneath to Walaszek. A beautiful play. Dotson to Walaszek. 63-48. Beautiful fast break. There's Petrie. Petrie again. Petrie shoots. Rebounded Dotson. With 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game, Columbia is in control. They lead 63-48. Ames shooting. Rebound by Walaszek. Walaszek has 16 points. 65-48. Kicking against Bill Ames, Princeton ball. Princeton on defense, forced to gamble for possession, and Columbia is taking advantage. Princeton playing the ball. As Heiser going in. Big Newmark covering him, however, on a switch. Now they switch back. Petrie passing off. It's still Princeton ball off Newmark. Joe Heiser has it. Heiser drives. Pretty play by Joe Heiser. Again, that quick first step. 65-50, Columbia. Columbia's biggest lead a moment ago was 17. 7:45 to go in the ball game. Columbia leads by 15 points. Walaszek all the way, foul committed. Hummer commits the foul, his 5th. And John Hummer, that fine sophomore, goes out of the ball game. McMillian shakes his hand, and Hummer strides to the bench. Roger Walaszek on the line, shooting 2. Walaszek, second high scorer for Columbia, has 17 points now. McMillian has 24. John Hummer, disconsolate on the bench. 67-50, a 17-point lead for Columbia with 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. An almost insurmountable margin. Tumford hooking. The basket is good. He was fouled by Newmark. Newmark's 4th personal. Basket by Tumford is good. His 10th point. There's Tumford. 6'9" is junior out of Long Island. Borgia comes into the lineup, replacing Newmark. Just listen and look for the hand for Newmark. Out of Lincoln High School in Brooklyn, 7-foot junior comes back into the lineup. And he sure did make a difference. That's his 4th personal foul. But he scored 8 points. And there's McMillian. 26 points for Jim McMillian. Columbia 69, Princeton 53. Lawyer shooting. Rebound of Bruce Metz. .6:45 to go in the ball game. Foul committed. Dave Lawyer commits the foul. 1-1 coming up now for Heyward Dotson, another sophomore for Columbia.
Heyward Dotson shooting 1-1.
This figures to be quite a ball club a year from now, too. There's a conference going on at the near side. McMillian, the sophomore. Dotson, a sophomore. Walaszek, a junior. Newmark, a junior. One and one coming up for Dotson. Columbia has been sensational from the foul line tonight. They've missed 4 fouls. Let's total up the number they've made. 71-53, the biggest lead of the night for Columbia, 18 points. They're 18 for 22 from the foul line, Columbia is. That's pretty darn good. Nice shot. Scoring for Princeton, Mike Marty, 6', 8" sophomore, Michael Marty. There's Metz, nice pass to Borgia. Pretty play. 73-55, Columbia. Again, the 18-point lead. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the ball game. That's Marty shooting. Rebound taken off by Dotson. Roger Walaszek with the ball. McMillian. Foul call. Dave Lawyer commits the foul. No, it's Jeff Petrie. Petrie goes out of the ball game. Columbia leads Princeton for the Ivy League championship and the right to the NCAA postseason classic beginning next week in Maryland. Those games to be televised over WPIX. There's Jim McMillian on the line shooting 1-1. Columbia is now leading 74-55, a 19-point lead. McMillian scores again. He's 10 for 10 from the foul line. He has 28 points. 9 field goals, 10 for 10 from the line. He is the greatest scorer in the sophomore history of Columbia basketball. Shot by Lawyer. 75-57. Columbia leading. There's McMillian again. Walaszek playing with 4 personals in the corner. Out to McMillian. Zone defense being used by Princeton for the first time now. Underneath the... There he is, McMillian. 30 points for Jim McMillian. Again, a 20-point lead for Columbia, 77-57. 5:05 to go in the game as Harlow shoots. Rebound taken off by Dotson. Knocked out of bounds. It's Columbia ball. Princeton is in an all-court press now. And a steal, shot by Heiser. Still Princeton ball. Johnny Arbogast, A-R-B-O-G-A-S-T, Arbogast. And now Columbia looks as though it's calling for time, and it does. Call for timeout. That's Heiser near the left side as his jumper. 77-59. Heiser now has 15 points. He's high man for the Tiger. Heyward Dotson brings it up. Foul being called. Joe Heiser commits the foul. That's his 3rd personal. On the line shooting 1-1 is Dotson. Dotson was a pivot man in high school at Stuyvesant High. Played the middle. Converted to a backcourt playmaker, feeder and shooter. And a fine defensive player by Jack Rohan. Columbia is just great from the foul line tonight. They've just missed 4. I guess they're 21 for 25 now. 22 for 26.
79-59.
What a difference. 79-59. Princeton has only missed 4 foul shots also. They haven't taken as many as Dotson lays it up and in. Dotson now has 19 points. Walaszek has 18. McMillian has 30. 81-59. Columbia over Princeton. Walaszek knocked it out. Lawyer was there. Arbogast tossing it inbounds to Heiser. Heiser playing his last game for Princeton. An all Ivy League selection. Bruce Metz committed the foul. On the line is Joe Heiser. He'll be shooting 1-1.
Joe Heiser shooting 1-1.
Joe Heiser, a Husky 6'2", 3 years of varsity basketball, 3 of the best. Captain of the ball club. McMillian with the rebound, and now Dotson brings it up. Zone press being used now by Princeton, but Columbia moving the ball well. Looking for that open man. There he is now. McMillian. McMillian has 32. Columbia, a poised ball club. They just won't be pressed. They lead 83-59. Of course, Princeton must gamble on defense, try to get that ball, and it's costing them. Heiser shooting, pretty. Nice play. Regaining his balance beautifully after slipping. 83-61. Columbia leading by 22. Foul called. And Newmark comes back in, and Ames comes back in. The Columbia starting 5 is back in the lineup. Metz and Borger come out. 1-1. I have a feeling Jack Rohan will keep them in there for just a moment or two and probably take them out en masse. McMillian hits again. 11 for 11 from the foul line. 33 points. He's simply tremendous. 12 for 12 from the foul line. 11 field goals. 12 fouls. 34 points. That should be 36 points. 11 field goals, 12 fouls. Harlow hits. 3:15 to go in the game. Columbia leading 85-63. I'm sorry, that's 11 field goals. That makes it 34. 11 field goals and 12 fouls.
Princeton foul by number 21, Dave Lawyer.
Dave Lawyer commits the foul. Roger Walaszek is on the line shooting 1-1 again. Princeton battling down on the wire, going for the ball and fouling in the process of doing so. But Columbia converting those foul shots. Walaszek now has 19 points. Dotson also has 19. 20 points for Walaszek. A near perfect ball game for Columbia. Pajic handing off to Harlow. Harlow has it. And Pajic. Pajic drives. 87-65.
Columbia leads 87-65.
Pajic steals it. Over to Arbogast. Back to Lawyer. Nice play. 87-67. A 20-point lead. Columbia in front. And it's Princeton ball. Dotson couldn't get it in. Here's John Schiller coming in for Columbia now, replacing Walaszek. Walaszek comes out. He scored 20 points. Columbia calls for time. That's Pajic, number 15. Princeton ball. Harlow has it. He lays it up. Foul committed. Harlow commits the foul. That's Harlow's first personal foul. It'll be a long ride back for the Princeton fans here at St. John's tonight in Queens. 1-1 now for Dotson. Finally miss. That's Pajic, number 15, with the ball. He's quick. Stolen by McMillian. Intercepted by him. Foul called. Harlow commits the foul. Again, McMillian shoots 1-1. Jim McMillian, 34 points, 11 field goals, 12 for 12 from the foul line. 1-1 coming up for him now. I don't know how many rebounds he's had. I would estimate about 15. And maybe a half a dozen assists as well. What an athlete. 6'5", just a sophomore. He finally missed. Well, it hardly matters now as Columbia leads 87-67 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Harlow has it. Long one by Arbogast. Knocked out of bounds by Princeton. Columbia ball. 3 good ones at Princeton for John Harlow and for Joe Heiser. A steal by Arbogast. 87-69, 1:50 to go in the ball game. Ames with the ball. Ames shooting. Foul called. Foul is called against Larry Borger. Borger rather surprised about it. Well, the postseason is beginning here on WPIX with that complete schedule for Saturday of the NCAA Eastern Regionals, then the semifinals and finals next Friday night and Saturday night. That is 2 weeks from last weekend, if I can put it that way, forgive me. And then the NCAA Championships from Los Angeles on the 23rd. All over WPIX. Bill Ames comes out, number 24, replaced in there by George Thomas, a junior from Newcastle, Pennsylvania, number 12. McMillian still in there. Princeton ball. Pajic shoots. Rebound of Pajic. It's good. Basket doesn't count. He was traveling before the shot. Steve Pajic out of Jacksonville, Florida, senior, just 5'10". Heyward Dotson for Columbia. Jim McMillian. Basket is good. Foul committed by Princeton's John Dodd. McMillian has 36 points. Heyward Dotson sitting down. Dotson scored 19 points. Where did you hear the roar when Jim McMillian comes out? Here comes McMillian now. Yes, McMillian coming in the side now. Here he is. McMillian scored 37 points. Princeton scores as Arbogast knocks it through. 90-72. Princeton trails by 18. Columbia with the ball. Bill Ames has run into. Another substitution for Columbia. Here comes Captain Larry Borger out of the lineup. Tom Garnavikas replaces him. The only man, the only regular for Columbia still in there now is Bill Ames. Ames is on the foul line. 55 seconds to go, and 55 seconds for Columbia to become the Ivy League champion. Their overall record will be 21-4, and they'll be the first Ivy League champion for Columbia in basketball, of course, since the 50-51 season. Bucket scored by Bob Hewer of Princeton. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Columbia by 16 points. Foul committed, no basket. Charging foul called against Columbia. Charging on the play was John Schiller. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Columbia in 20 seconds is going to be the champion. Bill Ames going over the press table at the far side. No basket on the last play as Ames lost it out of bounds. Jim McMillian with 37 points. High man in the ball game. Arbogast laying it up. 10 seconds. Pretty play. Ken Brown scores for Columbia. That's it. The ball game is over. Final score. That's the end of the ball game. Columbia 92, Princeton 74. Well, Columbia has won it. beating Princeton in this playoff game, winning it 92-74. And quickly the individual scoring. As you know, Jim McMillian, high man of the ball game, with 37 points. Roger Walaszek scored 20. Heyward Dotson scored 19. Larry Borgia had 4 points for Columbia. Bill Ames 2. Dave Newmark scored 8 points, and Ken Brown scored 2. Columbia's total 92. Princeton had 74, scored by Joe Heiser's 17 points, Chris Tumford's 11, John Hummer scored 10, John Harlow 9, Jeff Petrie 7, Dave Lawyer 7, John Arbogast scored 4, Fogelman scored 2, Marum scored 2, Pajic scored 2, Chestnut 1, Heyward 2. Final score once again, Columbia 92, Princeton 70.